She was born on September 22nd, 1992, with a voice that would one day echo across the Gambia. From St. Teresa's classrooms to the radio and TV airwaves to the front line of journalism. She faced harassment, arrest and intimidation, but never gave up.
They just asked parties to step out right now, so they asked her not to leave the station.
She built Gambian talents from scratch, trained over 600 youth, and gave a platform to the voiceless. On May 31st, 2025, the Gambia wept as Fatou Samba was laid to rest. But her legacy lives on. In every story she told, every life she touched, and every dream she ignited. And this September 22nd, tune into Gambian Talents TV at 11 a.m. as we celebrate her life, her legacy, and her light. Anna Fatou Samba Lumfidef. Fatou Samba, a voice that lives forever.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the second press conference of second edition of International Soninke Language Day celebrations in Westfield Youth Monument. This is the second press conference of this year's celebration. As you know, we held the first one last year, 2024. The UNESCO, recognizing Soninke language as one of the leading cultural language in the world, and started last year. And Sarahules all around the world started celebrating this since last year. September 25th every year, this day shall be celebrated across the country and beyond Gambia. So this year, the briefing will be led by our leader, that is the Sirif M. Tambedu. He's going Sirif Mari Tambedu. He will be Tambadu, sorry, Sirif Mari Tambadu. He will be giving us an insight as to where the preparation is and the importance of the day for Soninke and Gambia at large, and also the expectation that we have, and of course the guests that are interested to join Sarahules in commemorating this day. I will hand over the mics to him to deliver the speech for us. Mr.
Good evening to you all and welcome back. From last year, we give our thanks to the Almighty that we were present last year and we are able, through His will and blessings, to be present again this year, all in relation to the International Soninke Language Day. Sarahule, Soninke is synonymous with Sarahule. You will recall that in 2023, the United UNESCO General Assembly and its executive passed resolution 42C/61. Now that resolution was to proclaim 25th of September each year as International Soninke Language Day. It was celebrated last year for the first time at the seat of UNESCO in Paris and all around the world where Soninke communities are located, more so here in the Gambia. This was the same venue where the celebrations took place. Now this year, the date has come again upon us, and we are going to celebrate the same in Gambia like in other Soninke settlements around the world. Now the theme for this year's celebration, as set out by the program organizers in UNESCO, is the impact of digital technology on the promotion and protection of Sarahule Soninke culture and language. To that end, between last year and this year, researchers, professors have written books, and they will be launched in Paris. Equally in Gambia here, there's an association of Soninke language writers and people experts, and some of them have also written books, and they will also be launched this year. The idea is to celebrate this day every year until doomsday. We had hoped that we will be able to celebrate this event here in the Combos and upcountry, where a greater number of the Soninke people live. Unfortunately, we were unable to do so, but hopefully the Soninke people who live upcountry in the CRR and in the URR will all converge and join with us and celebrate this event here, hoping that next year we will be able to celebrate or hold the celebrations elsewhere. We expect a larger turnout, a larger number this year to come and grace the occasion. We will be releasing a statement which will be available to you from tomorrow by the organizing committee. A member, Mr. Yusuf Tunkara, will provide one for you. This is all we wish to say for now. We thank you for coming, and you may ask questions that you wish to, so that we can respond to them as appropriate. Thank you. Mr. Kamara, an event that has 100% success, I am yet to be aware of. In my age that I have lived, I believe you can learn better from anything that you have organized. Last year was a big success to us. The turnout was large. The logistics, not perfect, but we were happy with. We hope to have learned from the mistakes and shortcomings of last year and hope that it will be better this year. But 100% success in celebrations, I don't believe exists.
Thank you.
Well, the significance of the day is a protection of the Soninke language. UNESCO, in its wisdom, in its deliberation, considered Soninke language as a language that enhances relationship, trades, cross-border correspondence between communities. A distinct trait among the Soninke is when Soninke meets Soninke, the issue of nationality does not exist. There's no cross-border subject of nationality. Once you speak the language, they identify themselves by the common language. So the UNESCO believes, and this is the case, that Soninkes around the world facilitate trade between each other and between communities. So the Soninkes who live in Gambia and Mali, Mauritania, etc. And there was a study that came out with results that was alarming to the Soninke, that Soninke was an endangered language. But thanks to God, this was discovered more than 10 years ago. But because of that, the Soninkes around the world stood up to make sure that its language is protected till the end of time. And this proclamation by UNESCO was achieved through the strivings of the Soninke people around the world, so that Soninke will remain till the end of time possible.
My name is Eric Janko. I'm from the...
Well, I may not be the best person to answer that question, but I believe technology, development of technology is good across all subjects in life. Now, Soninke traditions and cultures have been preserved through what we know as oral history. This is very prevalent in the Soninke community, that our history, our ancestry is preserved through oral tradition. Now, with today's advent of technology, today's age in development, this will we will be able to better preserve, to have proper records, proper history. Advancements that have been made in the Soninke language will be preserved through digital technology. For example, last year, the French universities, the French education system have accepted a dictionary officially in the schools between Soninke and French. This is better preserved through, I believe, digital technology. Thank you. Yes, the UNESCO proclamation was achieved through a united Soninke front. There is a National Soninke Association in Mali, in Mauritania, in Senegal, in the Gambia, in Bissau, in Conakry, Cote d'Ivoire, Angola, USA. Now, these associations, we have a federation. It is called the International Confederation of Soninke Associations around the world. And we have come together, put heads together, and presented this proposal, this project to the UNESCO. Just in Gambia, every Soninke village has what we call a WhatsApp forum, a group where information, ideas are exchanged. And now there are now other Soninke associations in the Gambia, likewise in Senegal. So all these associations come under one umbrella association in the Gambia. Same thing in Mali, same thing in Mauritania. Now all of these associations also have one major umbrella association, which is the International Confederation of Soninke Association. And every 2 years, there's a festival organized by this association. So we believe this will only maintain cohesion and strengthen our resolve to maintain this day, this celebration forever. For now, we will only have events for the 25th. Elsewhere, celebrations have started. In New York, for example, the Soninke community in New York has started celebrating, I think, from the 21st, from yesterday, and they will go up to the 25th. We hope in the future, budget allowing, we will have a series of events that will culminate in the grand celebration of the 25th September. And do you consider changing venue, or should we hold it this year? I said we held it here last year. We were hoping to hold it this year in the URR. But because of certain constraints, we are unable to. So for this year, we will come back here, hoping that next year we will be in a position to celebrate it in different places around the country.
She was born on September 22nd, 1992, with a voice that would one day echo across the Gambia. From St. Teresa's classrooms to the radio and TV airwaves to the front line of journalism, she faced harassment, arrest and intimidation, but never gave up.
They just asked parties to step out right now, so they asked her not to leave the station.
She built Gambian talents from scratch, trained over 600 youth, and gave a platform to the voiceless. On May 31st, 2025, the Gambia wept as Fatou Samba was laid to rest. But her legacy lives on. In every story she told, every life she touched, and every dream she ignited. And this September 22nd, tune into Gambian Talents TV at 11 a.m. as we celebrate her life, her legacy, and her light. Anna Fatou Samba Lumfidef. Fatou Samba, a voice that lives forever.
Why see some bucks?